quick emergency video right now for the Bitcoin price, because in the 4-hourly time frame we just witnessed the Bitcoin price have this sudden drop to the downside that brought us to $27,000. So in this video I'll be revealing to you guys the targets to look out for, or the important key levels to look out for, and I'll also be revealing to you guys the scenarios that I'm expecting to arise in the immediate short term for the Bitcoin price. So before we begin, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to consider subscribing to the channel. It takes only 2 seconds of your time and it really means a lot to me. So again, right now we are in the 4-hourly time frame, and the Bitcoin price has had this sudden drop to the downside. That is approximately from here to here. It is a 10% drop to the downside, so that's pretty bad, and it's actually pretty sudden right here. The bad news is we broke below support right here and also support right here. So we broke below 2 key support zones. So that's one warning signal to look out for. And that is dangerous, because if we pull up the volume profile right here, it basically shows us that there is strong resistance within this vicinity right here, in between these 2 support zones. So basically right now the Bitcoin price, as you guys can see, has fallen below these 2 key support levels, and now it is of course acting as strong resistance, which is again why I'm saying it's going to be very, very dangerous, because once we do have, let's say, a pump in the future, it is going to be acting as strong resistance. It's going to be very, very difficult to break above it. Also, if you pull up the RSI right now, wait a second, if we actually do pull up the RSI, we are actually touching, or we have already touched, extremely oversold levels right here in the RSI. The last time we touched the oversold level in the RSI right here, we witnessed a massive pump to the upside, and right now we have also once again for the Bitcoin price in the 4-hourly time frame touched the oversold RSI. Now obviously this isn't guaranteeing a massive pump in the future, but this is simply indicating that we could have a bounce in the immediate short term. But again, whether or when we have a bounce, once the bounce starts to kick in right here, it's going to be very, very difficult to break resistance right here, because again, these 2 support levels are previous strong support levels now flipped to resistance. So whenever we start to have a bounce in the future, it's going to be challenging to break above this. So just be warned, once we do have a bounce in the future, be warned, we could have, or the Bitcoin price could easily have a dump right here and get rejected from resistance. So be warned about that. We could be witnessing a sell-off once we have a pump towards previous support now flip to resistance. We can witness a quick sell-off that's going to bring us further to the downside. So that is the warning in the 4-hourly. Right now, there is no, basically there isn't any important level of support lying right here, because the next important level of support is right here, and that is around $26,800. So there's still a chance that the Bitcoin price could continue dumping until we touch support right here, and then we may have a bounce from there. But again, be warned, because this resistance right here is going to be acting as strong resistance, as you guys have observed in the volume profile I've pulled out a while ago. So yeah, so right now though, it is very, very crucial that the Bitcoin price is going to hold the $26.8 thousand level, because again, once we do lose this level of support, then that's going to be very dangerous, and we could dump to the next support at around $25.2 thousand. So the next crucial support zone is at $25.2 thousand. So that is why it's very important right now that we must hold support at $26.8 thousand right here, because again, the next crucial support is way down here, and once we lose support right here, basically we may be witnessing another significant drop. So in order to avoid that scenario, in order to avoid that bearish case, we must hold support right here at $26.8 thousand. So right now, again, expect that we can have a bounce in the immediate short term right here, because again, the RSI has touched extremely oversold levels. But be warned though that once we have a bounce, we could be witnessing a quick sell-off once we touch resistance right here, because it is again acting as strong resistance based on the volume profile I have pulled out a while ago, as you guys can see right here. This level has strong resistance basically, so be warned about that. If you guys want to trade Bitcoin and altcoins, and don't forget to sign up and Bybit using my affiliate link, and you guys can get up to $30,000 in bonus as well as 0 fees. And don't forget to join my Discord server where I post daily market signals and updates to my videos.